Hello and welcome to your Long Island weekend weather outlook and report here. And the arc of moisture there coming up from the Gulf gave us a pretty miserable Friday, and we still have more rain to go. You can see there's rain over New Jersey as well. Here's a current look at the radar, and you can see again more rain that is going to be making its way through. Occasionally moderate rain across the area. Why is that radar is not the right radar? There we go. Yeah, you can see a whole nother batch of rain here. So we're still going to be dealing with the rain for at least for another 3 or 4 hours at least for today. Let's look at our statistics for today at iSlip. High of 45 and a low of 35 definitely puts us above normal, 9 degrees above normal for the day. That's not going to really show much of the precipitation that's fallen because this was taken earlier at 4 o'clock. Those statistics might be different now. Again, you can see all the clouds from the arc of moisture, as I'm calling it an arc of moisture, because that's what it looks like pretty much when you look at it on the satellite. You can see the arc of moisture from the Gulf here that has been with us throughout the day. And the storm is really taking its sweet time getting through the area. Looking at our current observations here, looks like we have a small craft advisory. Temperatures are in the mid-40s, 43 at iSlip, so temperatures are rising. We've had rain on and off, drizzle. If it's even warmer in New Jersey, 50s there. And obviously last night we didn't, I'm not even going to, the lows last night, we didn't have any radiational cooling, so I'm not going to show that on the map. You can see here's your weather map. You got a cluster of low pressure centers and this cold front that's going to be coming on through that will be bringing us so much better weather for tomorrow. Surface analysis. Again, pretty much you can see these fronts. Actually, they got them stationary at the moment because they're not moving, but they will be moving through offshore by tomorrow morning. So let's look at the models here. High pressure builds in, this low slowly moves offshore, and we should have sunshine returning toward tomorrow. And then that high starts moving offshore on Sunday, and that will mean more clouds. So let's look at the HRRR. So here is and you'll see the rain's going to be with us right through. It's going to probably not be over until like 3 or 4 in the morning, perhaps. It's a really slow-moving system. Eventually lumbers offshore, and we have a north wind tomorrow. That high pressure, mainly the center of it, mainly builds over New England, and then that slowly moves offshore as we head into Sunday. And it does show some light snow just to the north of us. I don't think we're going to be dealing with any more precipitation after this is done. Total accumulated precipits. Well, let's see how much rain we've gotten so far, actually, on this map. This in here. It's not a ton. Yeah, not a lot of rain. We haven't really gotten all that much rain. A lot of it's just been drizzle, light rain throughout the day. So it does seem to keep the heaviest rain just to the south of us. But I still think we'll pick up a half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch when this is all said and done. Let's look at our dew points and wind flow. This is where we see the change. Obviously, we're in the mild air now, but the cold air comes back. North winds tomorrow, dew points drop into the teens, maybe even lower than that. The cold air core of it really goes over New England. And then it's Sunday, still dealing with the cold air across the area. The winds shift more to the east, and then that lifts up. So it's a glancing blow of this cold air mass, but it will, tomorrow we will see temperatures mainly in the mid-30s. So it will be chillier, and then tomorrow night the temperatures drop into the teens. So we're going to get a nice little brief taste of some cold air, and then Sunday it'll still be chilly. High temperatures only in the maybe only reaching around freezing on Long Island. So this is going to be a little more of an impressive cold outbreak than we thought, which is good. We'll look at the GFS next. See if the GFS has any differences. Not really. Our GFS doesn't really have any differences, so it's going to be chillier weather at least tomorrow. Going back to the HRRR here, let's go ahead and look at our skies. We will just use 16, 17. Let's see if we can. Yeah, they're still touching at 16, so that means we've still got clouds. But hopefully by the time we get to 18, Yeah, they're moving apart. So by the afternoon, we should definitely see some more sunshine. Let's go to the RGM. Skies. This is the 0Z, which I'm not going to have enough in, so got to go to the 18Z for this. And yeah, this is a little quicker with moving the clouds out, so we'll see. But we should have some by afternoon, like say 12 o'clock. We should be mostly sunny in most areas. It should be a really nice day, actually, just cold. And then Sunday we'll have those high clouds increasing, as you see there, and there'll definitely be more clouds in the sky. So that's what pretty much the weekend looks like. And again, it's no weather update for tomorrow night. And maybe I'll do a brief one because I want to go over the rainfall totals with you. But other than that, that is going to wrap things up for tonight. Again, we've got more rain to go. And we'll have to see how this all turns out as far as how dry the January is going to be, if we're going to be breaking any records or not. We may still have some records that might be broken, so we'll have to see what happens as far as being the driest January on record. But that is going to wrap up this video. Good night.